Hello, everybody. It's time once again for Tech Talk with Lamel. I'm, of course, your host, Lamel. And today we are going to be going through settings for your Samsung Galaxy phones. Now, some of these settings might work on other phones, but this is specifically geared towards Samsung Galaxy class phones. So without further ado, let's get into it. Just a quick reminder, if anything in this video has been helpful, please make sure you hit the like button. Let YouTube know that you like this video and it's helped you out. If you have anything you'd like to see in the future, make sure you hit it up in the comments. And if there's anything that I've missed as tips or tricks, please feel free to add them in the comments. All right, let's get into this. All right, so first thing you want to do is go to your app drawer and you want to click on settings. So now here you can change some of your most important settings and everything like that. First, let's start off with with your connections. You want to come over here and we want to go into data usage. Now we click on mobile data. And these are programs that are going to be running in the background while you're not using them. And essentially, you don't need all of these things running in the background on your phone. So like, for instance, let's click TikTok. Allow background data usage. I turn that off. Unfortunately, every time you go into an app and come back out, it's going to reload and it is going to put you at the top of the screen again. So there are some features in here that your cell phone depends on to run. So be very careful on what you're turning on or what you're turning off, I should say, so you don't accidentally mess up your phone. Once you're happy and satisfied with that, back out of that, and we're back to our settings screen. Now next we're going into display. I have my phone set to dark mode because it is a battery saver, because it takes more energy to produce a white background than it does a black background. Adaptive brightness, you want to turn that off. Screen mode, I have mine set to normal. Now all of these things are going to reduce the usage of battery in here. When you have adaptive brightness off, it'll stay at this brightness. Just use the little slider here to adjust the brightness of the phone that you want. Now remember, the higher the brightness, the more battery it's going to use, so keep that in mind. Right now I have my screen timeout to 10 minutes because I'm doing this video, but I strongly recommend you time out your screen for 30 seconds. Turn off your edge panel. Accidental touch protection. Turn that on because if your phone is in your pocket or in a purse or in a bag, it will stop it from accidentally being touched and changed and everything like that. Touch sensitivity, you want to turn that on because if you have a screen protector, it is going to make it easier for you to touch things. And we're going to click on screensaver and change that to none, for the simple fact that you don't need a screensaver on your cell phone. All right, once we've taken care of that, some of your settings might be different than the ones that I'm showing you, and that's okay. If you want in-depth detail on your phone specifically, there are other videos out there. This is just an overall, for most Samsung Galaxy class phones. All right, once we're out of that, whoops, we don't want to be in display anymore. We want to come down here to apps. There we are. Click on the apps. Now, if you're looking to set your default apps, there's two ways you can do it. The three dots here should have a section, and if it doesn't have it, it should be sitting right here at the top. It says choose default apps. Now, let's say browser app. Any browser apps that are in here, it's going to let you choose between which one you want. I'm using Google Chrome, so that I want that to be my default apps. Now, with the rest of them, I don't recommend changing them, just leaving them at their default settings. Coming out of here. Now, we are in just your normal app settings. And if we go through here, there are certain things that you don't need on while running your phone, like AR emoji. I disabled that. You come in here and there's going to be if it was turned on, there's going to be a button that says disable. You click on that and you go to town and it'll turn it off. You need the authentication framework on. There are certain programs such as Bixby you cannot turn off, so that's something you're just going to have to live with, and there are ways around it, but this is not the video for that. Depending on your cell phone provider, like I go through a company called Boost Mobile, and they are an offshoot of Sprint, and they have programs in here that you just can't turn off. Like say here, Google Calendar. I chose to install it, so the only thing you can do is uninstall it. Calendars, it does not let you change that. Now you notice that some of my apps say auto disabled. Because I don't use them, the phone is set up to automatically disable those programs. And again, through here, you want to be very careful what you turn off or uninstall, because if it's vital for, usually if it's vital for the phone, it won't let you turn it off. So, but still be careful. I use Galaxy wearables. Like Game Launcher, you can just turn that off. If we come over here, we hit the turn on button. See now, if you see the screen at the bottom, it says open, disable. Click on disable app. Yes, it's not going to work. Now, a lot of these programs are needed for your phone, so be careful as you go through. Again, for the most part, it should be, if it's something important, it won't let you disable it. Like storage manager, network storage manager. See, it will not let you disable it, but if you want to install it, it could get sketchy. The OneDrive should be turned off automatically, but I had it set to revoke its permission. I have Amazon Prime Video that automatically turned itself off. Photos, don't really need it, but that is up to you. Now, say you disable something, or the auto disable kicks in. Let's see here. Let's find a good app. There we are. My authenticator. Once you click on it, if it's auto disabled, it will turn back on. So there is no need to worry about that if the auto disable turns it off. But with that being said, some of the programs that we went through and disabled ourselves, those will be removed from your settings. Alright, so now we're going to go back into settings again, and if I'm not, okay, lock screen. In here, you will turn off your always on. You want to turn always on off. That's why we wanted to go in there. And for the most part, everything should be good. Just giving it a quick run through. All right. And last but not least, always check to make sure your phone is updated. I do this about once a month, but it has been pretty good about downloading and giving me that annoying, you need to install this update. And we all know what I'm talking about when I say that. All right. If you found anything useful in this video, make sure you hit the like button, and please comment below anything you want to see in the future, or if you have some other tricks for Samsung Galaxy phone that I did not include in this video.